In the Falémé Valley of Senegal, a team of archaeologists has unearthed a 9,000-year-old workshop, a site that is rewriting the story of West African prehistory. This is not just a collection of old stones, it is a testament to the sophisticated skills and knowledge of the people who lived there. The inhabitants of this ancient workshop were masters of their craft, creating highly standardized and efficient microliths, small, sharp stone tools that were hafted onto spears and arrows. These were not crude implements, but precision instruments. The level of standardization we see in these microliths is remarkable. It indicates a well-defined mental template and a high degree of skill transfer across generations. These were not just functional tools, they were the product of a sophisticated technological tradition. This discovery is particularly significant because it fills a crucial gap in our understanding of West African history. Due to the region's climate and geology, much of the archaeological evidence from this period has been lost. But the Falémé Valley Workshop provides a rare glimpse into a vibrant and technologically advanced society that thrived thousands of years ago. But the story of African ingenuity doesn't stop with stone tools. The Falémé Valley discovery is just one piece of a much larger puzzle, a puzzle that reveals a continent teeming with technological marvels. Long before the Industrial Revolution in Europe, Africans were mastering the art of metallurgy, transforming raw ore into high-quality steel. In places like Meroe in Nubia and the Nok culture in Nigeria, ancient Africans were developing complex furnace technologies and producing iron on an industrial scale. The Swahili coast, for example, was a major exporter of high-carbon crucible steel to India, a testament to the quality and reputation of African craftsmanship. The Nok culture, one of the earliest advanced societies in West Africa, was not only known for its iron technology, but also for its stunning terracotta sculptures, a fusion of art and technology that continues to inspire awe. For too long, the narrative of technological progress has been a Eurocentric one, a story that conveniently omits the contributions of Africa. But the evidence is undeniable. From the world's oldest mathematical objects, the Lebombo and Ishango bones, to the development of advanced medical procedures, Africa has been a beacon of innovation throughout history. The erasure of African achievements from mainstream history is not an accident. It is a product of colonialism and a deliberate effort to create a narrative of African inferiority. But the archaeological and historical evidence tells a different story, a story of a continent that has always been at the forefront of human progress. At the site of Raven Blanc X, the team unearthed the remnants of a quartz knapping workshop and a fireplace. Hardly any finished and whole tools were recovered, since these were carried away from the site. But archaeologists were able to analyze the tiny residual and broken fragments to determine what kind of objects hunter-gatherers had made and the methods that they used. By patiently piecing together the flakes and cores that had remained in place since then, like a jigsaw puzzle, we were able to reconstruct the techniques used, the criteria for selecting high-quality quartz, and the skill level of the knappers, said lead researcher Charlotte Provost. The inhabitants of West Africa favored very small stone tools, or microliths, designed to be hafted and used as hunting weapons. These were likely preferred for their portability and efficiency, and reveal sophisticated craftsmanship aimed at producing highly standardized, identical tools.